I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets.
You don't have the money for chicken nuggets.
So I just wanted to put that. There's also Sith stuff. There was like Sith something or another that's being sold, but
Sith Disruptor.
yeah. So that's rifle. There's a blue crystal for a lightsaber there as well.
Crystal blue.
Do you have anything you can...
should always check
No.
the merchants.
I have clothing and a repair kit.
How much give for repair kit?
Workbench. That'll be useful.
You couldn't set up any farther away?
They wouldn't have funny shenanigans if they were farther away.
Just let me show up.
So he has a silver crystal for lightsabers.
That's mine. So it was decided.
I imagine it actually is yours.
I would suggest. I think it's more poetic if you make a
actually.
lightsaber that doesn't look like yours, because later on, you might do stuff with your lightsaber later, and so it'll be more interesting if the lightsaber you get doesn't look like the one you had back in the day.
Okay.
You probably should buy the Jedi robes, because if your playthrough's anything like the one I had with Alex, where you just never get them for no reason.
I can't afford, okay? I can't.
So these two merchants will be your friends, basically, because you're going to end up doing a lot of side quest stuff with them.
Mm-hmm.
And as you saw, they had good stuff. They got good fucking stuff.
My first playthrough of this game,
Merchants so rarely have good things.
Alex made sure I didn't forget that I was supposed to have robes at very particular moments. And he just kept putting it in my face that you should have robes by now.
Yeah.
You should have robes by now.
It's like either from picking them off the ground or by buying them, and he had none of that, so he didn't.
It wasn't my fault.
Well, it might have been your fault.
Why did you go robless?
You probably didn't buy them here.
No, they didn't have them whenever
Why
we
did
played.
you choose to go robless?
I didn't. I eventually got robes. It just took a long time.
It depends on how the robes look. I'm kind of liking that skirt look we got. Something like that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of armor with the battle skirt.
I will tell you, the Ossus Keeper robes are like top tier Jedi robes. They give you like special Jedi defense bonuses.
Do
so
they
even
always
though
sell
they
them
don't give you,
there,
like,
or is it random?
It's partially randomized, but I'm sure that you'll be fine for a bit as long as I don't think stuff like that regenerates unless you leave the planet.
I mean, gone. God damn it!
So someone took your ship.
God damn these fucking people.
Just said
The
it's
cops
mine
here are
now.
real good.
I'm just running a marathon over here, and they just keep chucking barriers in my way.
They have the best cops here, the absolute best, top tier.
They're just like walking around
disappear
like
a ship?
stumping.
It's a ship!
It's probably joyriding through the system.
Yeah, and then Genius Atten thinks T3 stole the ship.
I don't think T3 stole the fucking ship, Adam.
Atten has a great intelligence
You
score.
dumbass.
So, yeah, the planet has a lot of satellite tracking things because of the stuff going on the planet. The Ebon Hawk did not leave unless they had like a stealth system, which they doesn't have.
Restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters and residential module will wait
An apartment, I want my ship.
until these situations.
I want my ship back, damn it!
Why are you people doing this to me?
Give it back!
You can threaten him.
No.
I'll fucking stab you!
I'll stab you lightly, light-sidey.
Just give in. Just give in and stab him.
There is a fair chance that the exchange
No.
Do it!
No.
Do it!
No.
beyond waiting in
Do it.
quarters.
No.
The cops are so shit here that your vehicle's been stolen. They're like, you should go talk to the mafia. They might help you.
That's really bad.
That's what he just suggested.
I wonder how much of like old school mafia controlled Chicago and New York were like that, where something would go missing. It's like you should probably.
It's like,
just go
why
talk
don't you talk to
mafia.
the people that know how to do things? We don't know how to do things here.
I can answer that, but it would be a whole thing, so we're just not going to.
You should just go talk to the mafia.
ID signature sent from the Paradis mining facility. However,
It's like, in fact, the mafia probably stole it, and we'll sell it back to you for double the price.
it is likely that this information was removed.
You people are so useless and are just getting in my way.
Uh-huh.
Can you do anything at all? Can you do anything at all for me?
And he's like, no.
No.
This is part of the reason
I can put you back in the apartment if you want. It's like, I don't want to go in the apartment!
I just imagined a Jedi just high pitched like, no! That's why I was saying the light side is interesting in this game, because it's constantly, it's like, you fucking people. So your equipment should be in the lockers in that doorway he opened up over there.
I inadvertently reminded myself that you can't steal cars in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Go there, go to lockers. No, this is wrong.
That thought just popped in my head where you can't steal cars.
There you go. There's your whole inventory.
Oh,
now put it all on.
For fuck's sake.
But now you have stuff you can sell.
I believe the other lockers might have more inventory. So
I was about to say if they had fucking deleted my everything.
There you go. So you have to check multiple lockers.
Put it in one, people.
Just steal everything.
And now you're stealing other stuff.
Just steal everything. It doesn't take away from your force.
The last locker wasn't. All the ones that say detainee on them are your stuff.
Whatever.
Just take it all. Loot. This is an RPG. Just loot. Just take it all.
You have so much shit.
Now.
You can sell most of it and get robes.
You didn't check the last locker.
You didn't.
That's not mine.
Oh, I'm okay.
Well, so you also took items from 2 lockers that weren't yours. So I feel like you're off that high.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. Okay.
I feel like you should just get off that high horse.
Mister, I didn't know when I was committing crimes, so I'm not really committing crimes.
Looting is not a crime in RPGs.
Strength enhancer could be good.
I think I'm gonna
because later on, next time you get an attribute increasement, if you increase your strength by 1, it'll be enough to make your modifier higher.
What was the thing?
You had the guiding beacon.
Okay.
And you had the reflex package on your implants in the top left.
Yes, I did. Oh, you people.
Eventually, you're gonna get double-sided vibro swords too, so you can also do that.
Why do you want Atom to look like a fucking horde Sith with that mask?
It's weird that you put that on him.
It's just something to put on him. I don't know. It's just a thing.
Well, but he doesn't need it. He has such a pretty face. Just look at it. Look at that face.
Well, I can't fuck him, so what's the point?
Hiding his pursed lips behind a horrible harness face.
Like, well, I can't fuck him, so what is the point?
But you can still look at him. Eye candy is important.
Look at the developers. It's like, I can't fuck him, so why should I even care about him? The heavy blaster could be good for him. He's a pistolero.
Should he have 2?
I don't remember if you gave him those perks or not.
I don't either. That's why I was hoping
you can look at
would
that.
just know.
You can, in fact, look at that. You can check.
One of these have
which of these 50 menus are the information I seek?
This one. So, go over. Here's their feet. So, real quick, skim through them. I want to see what their companion unique feat is. So he gets sneak attack because he's a scoundrel, and he probably has another one. I think he has one that makes it to where, as long as he's not the last. Okay, so he has sprint.
He does not have dual wield.
Okay, so, if as long as he's not the last man standing, he basically won't fall down.
That's good.
Is his thing. So every companion has like 1 or 2 unique feats. So she has mentor, so you'll get experience boost if she's in the party with you, and she has the force. That's actually important to know because as you saw, the game did not tell you that.
Yeah.
So, and every companion has unique feats like that. You should check them. And as they level up, they might get new ones. So whenever something pops up and it's like, they gained this and this and this, keep track of them. Don't click them away because it might be really important information.
Now you have to give Cray all her stuff back.
She's fine with clothing. That's fine. I don't need to put her in a miner's uniform.
Yeah, don't change her outfit. She has a cool outfit.
You can have gloves, though.
Have these gloves.
Those hands are red.
I think we gave her a Vibra.
I never gave her anything except for like a plasma torch.
Is your weapon customizable at all? If you click on it,
no, it doesn't usually say there.
I don't believe so because I think it says here.
Yeah.
That's really good damage though.
Sam Aljor.
Sam Aljor.
He's gonna.
So now you definitely should take a trip by the merchants because now you have a bunch of stuff you can sell them. You have a bunch of extra. So all the mining lasers and stuff like that, you either can crush them like a can and to parts if you want to do that, or I would suggest selling all the mining lasers and basically all of like the shitty equipment you got.
But robes.
We'll sell some stuff and maybe buy some robes.
You want to force across that so
I
bad.
would love to, but I can't.
You just about ran off the edge.
It's like, well, it looks so crossable, okay?
I kind of wish that was a thing you could accidentally do. Just kind of fall off.
Go to Cantina.
So those like side areas you were going to, they have like trams and they lead to other sections of this planet as well.
God damn it.
So there's actually more here.
I fell into the Cantina.
Are Jedi allowed?
I think there's some gambling stuff in the cantina as well.
That doesn't sound
do
very
Jedi.
Jedi.
Do Jedi have rules against drinking? I just thought of that.
I don't think so.
I don't think that ever came up.
Because I remember Obi-Wan saying like, "Oh, he's gonna go to the bar and get a drink," but he never actually gets a drink.
I would highly suggest you sort between weapons, armor, and miscellaneous here, or else our eyes will glaze over. You should always keep the plasma torch because it's
That's
a
my
good
key.
door opener.
That's my key.
The vibro cutters are shit. You should sell the vibro cutters.
Just say no to vibro cutters.
You should keep the vibro blade because it's like a short sword and it's fully upgradable. The vibro sword is being used by Kreia currently.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can fully just accidentally sell your.
You should sell the short sword.
No, but it says equipped up here because that is equipped. So is this not?
Oh yeah.
Because it's equipped to you.
Yeah.
What shit is that?
Sell the short sword. Sell the mining lasers. Sell the heavy mining laser and then the advanced mining laser as well. You don't need those. So here, you could sell the miner uniform. You could probably sell the stealth field enhancer because you will never do stealth.
It ain't gonna be used.
It's totally up to you how much of these energy shields you want to keep. I almost never use them.
Yeah, I
was
Let's
playing.
sell like 4 of them. We'll have a couple in case.
The Mandalorian shields are only useful for physical damage.
And honestly, you become so powerful throughout this game that it's not like the first one where you're just having to load up on drugs before every fight.
Sell the Paragus mining shields because they do only heat, and very few things actually do heat damage in this game.
Okay.
All that other stuff's good.
How many credits do you need for the robes?
Many,
all, not lots, much.
I mean, if you wanted to, instead of getting robes, because you do have pretty armor, you could see if you could
have. All those data pads are now useless, so you shouldn't sell them because they sell for nothing. But you can take them and crush them like cans and get components out of them. So
that'll be fun. We'll do that.
Same with broken items. You can crush them later.
We'll do that later then.
I mean, if you just end up not being able to get enough for the robes, you could get the crystal.
You'll get more money.
Okay, we did that.
There was a workshop inside the merchants thing. So if you wanted to deconstruct shit to just clean up your inventory, you can.
I guess we can.
That skirt is so flowy, but it's looks so heavy. It looks like it should be so fucking heavy.
Okay. All right. What we need to do? What break?
Oh.
Wow.
Data pads and broken items are a big one.
Yeah. So any data pad that
I'm about
is
to break
from
them all down.
Yeah, we don't need any of these.
Just crush them like candy.
And look for broken items and get rid of those.
broken. Another broken. Oh wait, we got. The numbers are so small. I wasn't really looking over here at them.
There's nothing really that you need to deconstruct from after that.
You could break the clothing just for no other reason than to get it out of your way.
You just pick up some clothes and just rip it in half. It's like, this is usable now. I've broken it down.
I imagine you just put things into the workbench and they turn into like this soup that's called components. And you just dump said soup onto things and it makes them better.
You're kind of free now, by the way.
Yeah,
you're free to roam this planet and do whatever. So if you want to progress, if you want to progress to this planet, you need to either go to the Ithorians or go to Zerka.
That speeder went by the window and made that noise at the perfect time. It just sounded like.
Here. You people have got nothing for me. You're useless and trash.
You need to go find the Ithorians.
Well, they're somewhere. I'm sure.
I believe they're past the shuttle here.
Yeah, you gotta take a shuttle.
There.
That door. Yeah.
You gotta take the train.
Life has many doors, that boy.
You gotta take a shuttle to another section, I believe. I could be wrong because there's several of these shuttle things to go to.
I miss Ed and Eddie. Such a big part of my childhood.
I know. Hello, hail, traveler.
The refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand.
I bet I'm gonna have to fix it.
Hail, traveler.
Talk about it.
I don't like those noises when they go. Hello. What's in this bay?
Okay, so Telos got fucked up during the big wars that were going on, and they have something called the Restoration Project, where they're trying to terraform the world back into a livable state, and the Ithorians are in control over that process. And
I feel like once you're on a galaxy-wide scale, you could just go somewhere else.
Well, that's not how they view it.
Telos is a big deal.
I feel like you have many choices.
Telos is a big planet. It's a city planet, and they're testing this idea out of repairing worlds that have been war torn. The problem is that their main fuel supply they had was from Progress. So that's
gone. And you
that's gone now.
And Circa's trying to take over the Restoration Project, and Circa's more of a let's set up factories out there and pollute the shit out of the planet, or it becomes a smog world.
We mustn't let that happen.
Unless they give us lots of money.
Unless they put hands in the palms of the Jedi so they don't care.
Why are you? I mean, you need to go and talk to the Ithorians inside their house.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, this is the hangar bay. So I believe both Zerka and the Ithorians have their own terminal dock. And that's one of the ultimate rewards they have for you. It's like, we'll let you use our shuttle, and then you can go and get your ship. Yeah, I believe this is the Zerka one. The one in the middle was the Ithorian one. The one at the far end is where the Ebon Hawk originally was. That's the cops all around it.
I'll be going. I don't need you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I want to. Yeah. What's this?
I think it's fast travel.
Oh, okay, that's nice. I want in. I want in. I want in.
I guess that's not where you need to go.
He would just like grab your mind. It's like, no, you can't.
Thought you told me this is where I gotta go.
I thought it was.
No, it's not. I never said that.
That's what you
said. That's the Ithorian docking bay. That's one of the main rewards that they'll use. I said that there are multiple shuttles, and it's this one or it's another one that's in the previous area. So whenever you're in the previous area, there were two little shuttle bays, and this one goes here. I'm guessing the other one goes to the other. So if you keep backtracking, you'll have another little blister area that you'll come into like this.
The fact that you can't step over those tiny little benches.
It's too much for us. We can't do it.
full force field over them. So there should be a shuttle here. So and the residential, there's like an elevator here in the residential that goes to different places. This is actually a much larger area, the residential area. So there's Zerka. I like how even their sign is glowing red. Here's the Mafia.
I don't want that. Always wrong choice. Oh, god damn it.
This is correct.
I keep falling into areas.
The dark side keeps tempting you.
Thorian compound.
Found ya. Well, they have plants in places in blue. I've come to speak with your leader.
Yay, they recognize you as a Jedi. At least you look like it.
Thank you. We do. You would be very pleased.
You have a beaten stick that you just carry around to let people know.
Just so they don't fuck with me.
Just like,
I may be a Jedi, but don't fuck with me.
You just like tap it in your other hand. It's like, yeah, I got my stick here. I'll use my Jedi arts on you.
Sometimes you gotta have your beaten stick.
I mean, if the unarmed combat tells you anything, you don't need a lightsaber for the Jedi arts to be scary.
Mm-hmm. It's so beautiful.
Just straight up punch someone into another existence.
I wonder which ones are the good ones.
It's like, that's a plant that's so important they have a fucking energy shield around it. His eyes are really...
They're a lot, and I don't like
it. They look into your soul.
I feel like he's gonna like wink one of them right at the camera, and I don't care for that. I'm going now.
Their eyes are so flat.
Yeah.
They have such a weird shape to them. Their faces in general are flat, but their eyes even more so.
I really like this outfit.
I do too. I like it.
It's very utilitarian chic.
Mm-hmm.
It has a hood on it, but clearly your character's not using it.
We don't, because hoods are evil.
You can see the
You can have them, they can be there, but if you put it on...
Jedi wear hoods?
No, they have it, but they don't wear it.
They have to put them down. They put those hoods down, or else they'll look like Palpatine.
They have the hoods for when it rains.
No, I know they have them, but they don't use them.
The Force is telling me it's gonna rain soon. Put the hood up. He sensed you're coming here.
He's powerful. And he wants
you
to know
big
it.
hands.
Big matey
claws.
You can put the palm of his hand and put it like on your nose and wrap his fingers totally around the back of your skull with
I don't want to feel them. I feel like they're moist. I think these people are moist. I don't care for moist people.
You sir look moist.
Like a strong statement. It's like, I don't care for moist people.
It's a hot take.
I don't care. Who cares?
Hot take. Jordan cares not for moist people.
I don't like them. I think they're bad people morally.
He likes a nice dry bussy.
Yes.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under
smells
your
bullshit.
care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there
not? I want to put like eyelashes on each of them. I think that would improve them mightily. Like big batting eyelashes every time they talk.
Oh. So I'll tell you. There's a moment with Atten that you can get quite a bit of influence with them in here. Back in the residential areas, I think if you check one of the apartments, someone's getting like mugged or something. You cannot have Kreia with you if you want to do it, but if you do it and you save him, you can have a talk with Atten afterward, where you'll get a bunch of influence with him, and you'll start pushing him on the path to the light side.
You just gotta leave Kreia at home.
Yeah, if you have Kreia there, you'll start talking to him, and then she'll step in, and she's just like, "We don't have time for this." And it just won't happen.
You just gotta leave her at home. She seems real important, but just leave her at home. If Kreia needs to talk to you, she will reach into your mind.
She has her mind walkie-talkie.
In this game, I actually had a tendency to, I would only take one companion with me at all times, unless the place I was at was real bad. Because you're really strong in this game. You're fine.
I usually had Visus and Atten with me. Those are my usual two.
It's good to have a good neutral companion with you that won't fuck things up.
That won't argue.
Yeah,
Visus quite literally could give two fucks less about a lot.
So I would usually have like T3 with me, and then whatever companion I either was really good at combat or that I was trying to influence.
It may have been just me being enamored with the mini qualities of Visus, but I remember her not caring.
I've heard this person come up many times.
She's keep bringing her up
because I like her
constantly.
She dominates Sam's mind.
I like her a lot. Well, my only choices were her or the Handmaiden, and the Handmaiden's kind of a bitch. And she kept making me get naked and punch her in the face, and I wasn't about that life.
I don't even know
Who would have known?
what the Authorian sent you to do.
Just look at your
I
quest
was
log.
hoping you people knew.
Just check your quest log.
Later, valuable from Bay 2 of Dock Module 126. Is that where we were?
You remember when you went the wrong way?
Uh-huh.
Go that way.
It was because the Force told me where to go, and I knew.
Medical bay.
No. I'm not sick.
Yeah, you can either really sprint through this planet, or you can be here for a while. Because, like I said, there's a lot of side stuff you can do here.
Not you. Is it not
Exchange thug. I imagine he's a very nice man.
I think so too. You. No.
I love when that happens while you're sprinting. I just love imagining that you are making that noise.
Oh, God damn it! Well, let's
Stop
go here.
going to the bar.
You smell the alcohol and it just get leadier.
So you must be the Jedi everyone's been.
Oh, now we're gonna get in a bar fight.
No more trouble.
Why does this
with the
keep happening to
TSF,
me?
I hope?
Because you're walking around with a stick in your hand and you're making people nervous. And Krea's drawing a sword.
It's fine.
Walk up to a bar and like Kreia puts a sword to someone's neck and then Atten's waving a gun around.
Aren't you able to sheath your weapon in this game? Isn't that a thing?
Yep.
Nah, I'd rather not. I want it all. I want it out at all times.
So they know.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you?
When it's the lightsabers, it's not that big of a deal.
Everybody
and, like,
thinks
stick,
they're so
In
important.
charge of Lopax
and like the
Slug.
stick, it's not that big of a deal because it does just kind of go away.
It's like, not only do I not know who you are, I don't know who Lopak, I don't know who they are, I don't know who they are, I don't know who any of these people are, Mr. Man.
They think that they're very.
They're like name dropping, like who?
Alone, Bennock. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Lux, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Bennock. Just warning you, Slusk could easily.
Now you remember how you said you didn't like moist people?
She does look rather moist.
Well, no. The leader of the exchange on this planet is a Quarren, which is a squid man, and he is so moist. Like he gets.
What is with all these moist people?
Leaves like a puddle in his chair when he gets out.
I don't want puddles.
That's a Gamorrean.
Is that so much to ask for?
You can see a horrible Gamorrean there.
I imagine they do terrible things to Luxa.
I think Luxa might have some interesting stuff to say because she did save you from a fight that I as allegedly would have been dangerous.
Blood at the cantina.
Ooh, drinks are on her.
Your drinks
How
are on
nice.
We should talk.
I don't know if we're gonna be doing any of the stuff with her. Actually, I'm trying to think about it. I can't. My memory of this place is a bit hazy. Actually, I have all the planets pretty well remembered, but for some reason, this place is a bit of a blur.
Tisk tisk.
Well, I mean, I
Is
think
the chat
it's
sex?
Well, no, it's more.
The way
it's more
you're
me
saying
trying to
these
remember-
things makes me think sex, but I don't know.
It's more me trying to remember if
I don't
that's a dark
understand your
side only
problem
type
with the Republic.
situation.
It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the
So,
Some of those mouth movements match the words. They got about a third of them.
That we can go to, and there's a big political kafal on there because they're thinking about leaving the Republic.
Onderon, it's not Alderaan.
Onderon, not Alderaan.
It's different.
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon.
But it's very not Alderaan.
Only that the Republic
Kind of like how we speak not French in Marseille.
traders and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
I didn't want to speak to any of you. I didn't click on none of you. I was just looking. Okay.
Those instruments don't sound like instruments.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I was like, what are they playing?
That man's wearing cargo shorts.
Got a problem with cargo shorts?
It's just very weirdly there. I mean, I enjoy wearing myself a pair of cargo shorts every now and again, but...
No, those are pants. They're pants.
Are they? Okay.
It's just skin tone. We're good, everybody. We're good.
The Jedi inspection is over.
I mean, I am dressed like a dad right now. I am wearing a plain white t-shirt, blue jeans, and Skechers.
Why the fuck do you have shoes on?
Well, I wore Skechers today.
Do you
I'm
have them on
barefoot.
now? Okay,
I'm currently barefoot.
It's like we're about to stop all recording. It's like, excuse me, why shoes on in your own home?
Maybe I just
look
don't
like
feel
a
safe.
washed up drunken old man all the time.
Is this where I was going?
Did you say I look like a washed up drunken
No, I
old
said
man? Or
I
you do?
did. Put your defense down. I said I look like a washed up drunken old man.
Look at those moist
They
tentacles.
just teleported there. Yes,
I'll
I
do an
know.
errand boy. You're gonna have to beat him to death for that.
Probably.
But
Yes,
you
I'm
didn't
helping.
start it, because Jedi don't shoot first.
They have to shoot first, then I can destroy them. That's
Yes.
allowed.
Then you can beat him to death with your bludgeoning stick you have.
And it's fine. It's cool.
Now Zerka asked you to work for them, and now you're not working for them. They're like, I said you're gonna work for us.
I said.
And it's like, I'm a literal fuck mothering Jedi.
People in this game take that whole concept for granted. They're like, "We're gonna kill you." It's like, I'm a Jedi.
Excuse me.
It's even worse because in this game, you constantly are doing hallway scenes with people, and they just get lippy, and they just... It's... Especially when you're a Sith, it's like, a kill, you know? Like, I don't have enough fucks to give. I think he's gonna hump him in that elevator.
Oh.
He walked up right and pressed up against his hips, and then the elevator door closed. I think he's gonna hump him.
I think you want to go to the Athorian dock.
I think so.
You want to go to some dock, if I remember correctly.
One of
we should
we
do the thing. We should do the save and restart because the conversations. Remember that whole thing that was happening. If you have it open for too long.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
Pause. Okay. I think we just need to occasionally do that because I don't want end conversations being skipped at important moments.
Yeah, we missed a lot of.
I hated it lots.
Dialogue in the last.
And I don't want that to ever happen again. I just remembered that was a thing.
Using the epithet, the pre-describer of mockery when he was mocking over what's his name's dead body.
Yes, we don't need that.
I had shove that sword up your ass.
She's like, you like that, don't you?
Let me in. I hear click clacking. Airlock terminal. Open the pod bay doors, pal.
There's lockers there that you can just loot bare, probably.
Nah.
But loot.
Nah.
I'm glad you're here.
Are you the one I need to help?
He said the key phrase.
The what phrase?
He said, "I have a bad feeling about this."
Oh no.
The key phrase.
It's almost like what could possibly go wrong.
No, he did it to
no!
us. He cast death on us.
They all came out of nowhere.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Make yourself fast first. It will only do positive things.
I know.
You with your hand launched that right back at her.
We're very
You
impressive.
said no, you.
You are very good at what you do.
We are.
As you just keep fucking dropping people very quickly. Well, Trey just stabbed her in the heart.
Yeah. I see.
You're really good. You see.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, ooh, oh, oh, ah, 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 ah,
Just dragging you about.
They took the cameraman for a ride there.
Come here and look at this.
Oh, I don't like
they're
any
so
of what's
close to
happening.
each other. They're so close.
He's gonna sniff that poor droid.
He lifts up his like little hood and he lets one of his neck flaps open up and he puts the droid's head in there. And he takes a good whiff of him. So you now have a friend. That little droid is your friend now. You need to take him back to
any of what
Choto.
happened because of this situation.
All right, so you guys searched their bodies and you found a holdout blaster. It was a blaster that was full of a lot of illegal modifications. So you have evidence basically. You now have that robot who's going to follow you around, and you need to take him to Choto Habat.
Okay.
Come with us, robot.
He should be following you. If he's not, you may have to talk to him.
You better get over here.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
You better get over here.
We're going. We go now. It is nice that you just kind of showed up there.
Mm-hmm.
I am yours to command, Master.
This game, even though it has this long, drawn-out tutorials, it does value your time. If you get to the end of a place, they will teleport you back to the beginning and stuff.
That's nice of them.
Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
I wonder what he gave you.
I don't know what a gun is.
Okay, so you are probably going to have to mess with the exchange. So, I think the path that you can end up going down with the exchange is one that makes it to where you help the pink lady launch a coup, and then she's a lot more chill than Squid Man is.
Okay.
With his moistness.
I don't care for the moistness.
She doesn't leak everywhere.
Listen, there's a time and a place for moistness, and that time is not all of the time.
His name is Slusk.
As weird as that name, as weird as the voices they use, as weird as their voice is, it's oddly soothing to me.
Oh no, you're giving in. It's wrong.
Yeah, his eyes start closing, and as the coin gets closer, he rubs his face with his big hands.
No, it's like a snake. It's like its head will just start consuming you. It'll go around you.
I think he gave you gloves.
Thank you.
I think he gave you gloves.
Infiltrator gloves? Maybe?
You put those on real fast, but I think he gave you gloves.
You could put those on those infiltrator gloves. You could put those on Kreia.
No, you should put those on Atom. Those infiltrator gloves would do gangbusters for Atom. It will make literally everything he does better.
We should also probably tell Kreia to go home.
I should also put this on me.
Because you don't need Kreia.
Well, she gets an experience boost, so there's that.
Yeah.
But
How
she
do I
also gets in Atten's way.
How do I send her home? What do I do?
In this menu, you click on her, and then there's a remove button. Yeah, there you go.
That was so much more
It's that
convenient than it
simple.
used to be.
It's that simple.
That used to be a whole ordeal.
Yeah, it's that simple. Games that make it to where it's like, no, I gotta go back to the hub area and then do this and then.
I hate that. I hate it so
simple.
much when they do
Damn it.
that. That's how simple it should be. I don't want to have to like have a conversation about them. It's like, you should go back to the base. It's like, oh, I don't want to go back to the base in New Vegas.
Yes.
Ass gets on my ass every fucking time. It's like I'm sending her back to a fucking prison. It's like I'm sending you to the Lucky 38.
I remember those bastards complaining about it. It's like, you're so wrong.
It's like I'm sending you to a tower in the middle of a luxurious city where you can get all the food and water you ever want and all the security.
Yes. Where's okay?
It's
So
like,
where
but
in
I want
here
to
do
be
I
out
need
in
to
the
be going?
wasteland.
Okay, so you have a modified pistol. Which
No,
is
I know
your
for
only-
the side quest thing I meant, or not the side quest, but the thing you people were talking about. Where do you want me to go? You said something about residential area. No, not that. The thing.
Oh, you want to go to the east side residential area, so you'll want to go to through the loading screen, basically, to the other side.
That one.
Because you're in the west side right now.
West side.
Oh, he beat me.
Gotcha.
There should be an apartment, probably way the fuck over on the other side, where something's going on. Entertainment module. Yeah, those apartment complexes, you're just going to want to search those.
Okay. You harassing her? Or not be.
I'm here to resolve the situation.
I heard there's a
Strengthen my
situation.
bond with my companions.
I am a keeper of peace.
What the?
The inflection of your voice didn't really change that much, sir.
It didn't.
Wasn't there like a background thing for the text down there
was.
before?
Yes.
It's fucked off.
We never needed it. We're better off without it. It was holding us back.
He sells droid parts. He may or may not have a part of HK. It's like
Find that out.
It's like zoomed through there. Okay, he doesn't. I don't care about him then.
Okay.
It's like, and just like that, you've lost me. Get your tunnel, get your thing out.
Oh yeah, I need my key. Sometimes you just need a key. Okay.
I don't know what you did, but it was incredibly wrong. You just clicked around.
Open.
You gotta firmly place yourself.
Firmly grasp it.
Flat on the ground.
That doesn't seem very Jedi-like. Well, this
I
is
just
the
gotta-
emptiest of empty.
I just gotta get my key out.
There's a couple of complexes. So if I remember right, with the droid repair guy, I think there's a job the exchange gives you that involves stuff with him. So I think we will be talking to him again.
Okay.
Maybe. That might be dark side stuff. I can't recall.
Anybody need help in here? Anybody
I
require
feel like there's gonna be a
assistance?
lot. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of situations where Alex is like, "Oh, we need to go do something." He's like, "Wait, no, you're not evil."
It's like, oh wait, no, you don't need to decapitate that guy.
No, I have the other planets pretty well settled. This one's the one I'm bitten on.
What do you do here?
He's a circa guy.
Okay.
You should just cut his head off.
That's not That is not the way.
Be a Sith for good.
This is not the way.
It's like where Sam's saying you should just cut his head off. He's saying a story. He's just like, I don't want to work for Zerka, but there's nowhere else you can really make money here unless I wanted to, like, you know, just start gambling.
Give him the release of death.
He's giving you a side quest.
For fuck's sake. You should never wager more than you can afford to lose. That's too true for me to not say it.
He's like, it was wise, but I wasn't wise. I'm sorry.
It's like, well, don't stop being stupid. Sopranos. Sopranos.
Well, no, he's stopped gambling now. He's learned.
Oh,
stopped
okay.
gambling
He's better than
now.
that other character.
Yeah, he's much better. Well, you just gotta gamble more to win her back, obviously.
Yeah, just gamble more and gamble harder.
And so he's working for Zerka because Zerka pays well, so that he can make enough money, which will take him years. So
What do you fucking need? What do you fucking need from me?
Just do it again with more feeling.
Just take my goddamn money, you piece of shit.
Don't give him that money. You go.
Don't you fucking dare.
You go and you go see what you can do. Maybe you might have to hit some people, you know.
Gain some experience. You're doing it in the name of peace.
Side quest.
Kill people in the name of peace and prosperity.
The Lord says it's
I am
fine.
100% sure we can resolve most conflicts in this game without killing people.
Probably.
But what's the fun in that?
No, that's what we're doing.
What are you doing in my
I
apartment?
did. I was just looking.
Looked like you were doing more than just looking.
I also took. I just assumed it was fine.
You just break into my apartment
Yes!
and take everything I own.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't I?
Yeah,
It's a game, man. Okay.
it's like yes, I did.
It's like yes, that's what I was doing.
Now
I'm gonna go in this apartment, and I'm gonna look in this Foot Locker.
I would love to be following you. It's like, why are you still doing that?
And I'm gonna take these credits.
I'm a Jedi. Grand larceny.
Do you people need help? Who needs help? I've been told that somebody needs help, and there's nobody on this planet that needs help. Do you need help?
Okay, so
Plant?
you need to
Those
you need to do
ours.
that side quest.
Or is this ours? It's so similar. Which one? There's multiple.
The one you just picked up. So I believe it's gonna be high stakes.
Okay.
So you need to go to the
Cantina.
yeah, you know it well. You've been here a very short amount of time, and you've been to the cantina 3 times.
I fall in.
You fall into
hasn't
the
drank
crowds, and then you
I
wind up in
haven't.
the cantina 3 times in then like an hour.
It's like, well, it just happens.
He's been there so many times, but he hasn't had a single drink.
Like on the record, we see that you keep going to the cantina repeatedly.
Look, I'm sober as a judge.
So I think the green lady dancing at the bar is the one who's doing it against her will. I think she's the one you need to help.
Must fix.
And the green guy staring at her, ogling her, he's a bad.
I'll kill you.
You need to wag your finger at him.
Don't be evil. I've come on behalf of man. Could you stop and just be fine? Is that an option?
He's gonna want thousands.
Well, what else do you want?
He wants thousands.
You could give him a bat.
I'm sure he wants you to go do something else. Don't do that, you'll fail.
I don't want to play! I don't want to fucking play! I hate minigames!
Well,
at no point in any game has there been a minigame I've enjoyed playing. They put a game in front of me, and then they say, no, stop playing this. Play this other shittier, smaller version of it.
oh, the Witcher one turned into a whole thing they made money off of later.
I don't want to play.
Or you could say no.
No.
No one made you say yes. You just did that.
I don't
So now
know
you're
it.
playing.
I don't. What is any of this?
To be fair, you never had to play Gwent.
Tell me what to do.
It's probably been 10 years since I've played Bazak.
Well, it's been no years since I've played it, so you know more.
So give me.
Don't you have to add things?
A hot second.
Don't you have to make numbers or something?
You have to have more numbers than they do.
6
and not too many numbers.
And 4 and I don't.
So the goal is to come closest to 20 without going over.
So it's just blackjack.
No, it's blackjack, except there's no dealer. You're going directly against someone. Instead of 21, it's 20. So it's not at all like blackjack.
Well, tell me what to play.
So first you have to choose your cards you want. Here, so you're not actually playing it. That you get to choose what cards you. So here you're choosing cards for the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll want some minuses and stuff, because I think even if you go over 20, it's fine as long as by the time it's over, you're not over 20. A lot of math. So probably the 6 would be good. And then a -2 would be good. And then get the 2, 3, and 4 pluses.
Maybe that -3.
How many cards do we have left to choose from? 4? Okay, just choose them all, because we don't have enough. We didn't buy any extra Bazak cards, so we have the standard basic one.
Okay. Play.
So we get a 9.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do. We have a lot of cards to play here, so maybe just do +2. And then we end our turn. So he stood. So we now have a 13. So let me try to think what numbers would be next. We probably should stand.
I'd stand, yeah.
Yeah. And see what the next. So he's the.
What the?
He won the set.
But how do you get 2 cards? Why did he get 2?
Okay. So maybe play the 5. And then end turn. We should stand forever. Oh, it's tied.
God damn it!
Well, we should stand.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Standing totally makes it to where you don't play any cards for the rest of the game. That's why.
Instead of ending turn.
Yeah, so you should just end turn. I see. I didn't get that part.
We may have fucked it.
Well,
it sounds like we fucked it.
There's no we did, because I didn't understand. I thought stand would just be for the one hand.
That lady, she's dead.
Well, she's not dead. She's just still enslaved. I would end turn, so that hopefully you'll get a good card. Oh, he fully has 20. Well, we already have a 4, so it's impossible to get another 4. So probably
do -1.
You could just do -1 and hope for a 5. Hope that, and then end turn.
I don't like any of what's on my screen.
Oh.
Okay, so
could
anyone have any...
could somebody please point out where the lightsaber is on my screen? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing no lightsaber. I'm seeing no force.
If you -2, you'll be back down to 15, and then you might get a 5.
He could also just get a 3, which because no 3's been played yet, but you know, intern.
I mean, there's nothing else you can really do.
Oh, there's 9. So we lose.
You've lost.
So this game would have been easy if we knew the rules. It's like now we know the rules.
Well. Oh well.
Okay.
Just end turn.
You have been
defeated.
You just lost me money and time.
Yeah, you could snap his neck.
You can do that.
Do you want to try again?
You just lose more money.
No, because you just lost 1,000 credits, and I don't think you even have 1,000 credits left.
Okay.
Like credits lost, you get experience. So it wasn't time.
And now the game is over, and you'll never. And now the game is over, and you'll never be able to progress in the game because you lost that one.
No,
game.
we will be going back to that. Thank you very much, because that's.
Where do I need to go for this?
So I was trying to explain that before. So you have a holdout blaster. Something you should do. Go to the police and ask them about it.
Just give it to them and just be like, tell us about it. Right now.
Could you do something about anything?
You keep just turning into the cantina.
Blah.
It's like every time you walk by it, you just turn
Look,
into
it all looks the same, okay? I know vague areas. I don't know every door yet. I've never seen this before.
The smell of booze just.
This is a new game. Hey, have you done anything at all about anything? No.
Nah.
I know. I've continued to stand here.
The specific cop you need to talk to about the gun is the lieutenant, which is at the end of that guy, that Mr. Man.
Take this.
Something I can help you with?
Gun.
A blaster. I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this?
You got stood real close.
Fell off a truck.
Got real next to him.
Ordinary holdout blaster.
Right up next to him.
With a number of illegal modifications.
Just staring deep into his eyes.
When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components.
Probably the Mafia.
I could use your help getting to the bottom.
If I had to guess.
I'd probably.
They have a whole office.
I guess I can do something else for you people now.
I
guess I can get more of my life to you.
We've heard that the gun dealer is a big Pazak player.
I'm sure he is.
Who is this mysterious organization funneling in black market?
I'm sure every person in this fucking game loves that goddamn game.
It's like
I ran away from the entirety of KOTOR 1, and they're like, you ran away from it, so now you must play.
You mean the exchange? They have an office in the residential district.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so he just suggested you talk to a bunch of people for the gun. I'm going to save time. I believe the Shady Merchant is no.
Which one? I'm just looking. I was looking and waiting for you to continue talking.
The merchant that is Shady. So go to the merchant area, and that of the two brothers. I think that's the one that's farthest away from the door. I think he's the bad one. You'll know. Oh, hi. He has a good murder mask.
He does. Pelican wore that for quite a while. You're so in my way. I just want to fly free.
Fly far, fly free. Fly far, pretty bird.
Now you're gonna die
He
too.
just wasn't messing around at all. You know, I don't recall this this happening. So this must be something that the mod unlocked.
Could be.
This little engagement here, because I don't remember it at all.
Little random things that got taken out of the game. It just added back and did stuff with.
You defended him. He probably will have loot on him, I'm guessing, once the game loads it, maybe. He doesn't. How fucking rude.
I can't take his mask or nothing.
All of his stuff self-exploded as he died.
Oh, look, it's the cantina.
Just keep staring into the cantina.
You have to take note of it every time you go by.
I'm just going by it.
Just smelling, just
walking
taking
by
in the
it.
aroma.
You could
I
smell.
think there's some
liquor
whole
coming out
story here. I'm just walking by it normally. Tell me about Blaster.
When you went to talk to that man, it sounded like he straight up said, "Would you like some pizza?"
Pizza here. My brother hates my pizza shop. I start Christmas pepperoni all day. Do not hit me with your beating stick.
Sounds like you need to bap him. Just box him about the ears a bit.
Balachuk.
He like hunched over.
He got in his Palpatine stand.
That makes you more powerful.
Can anyone just walk up to this man and be like, "I want to be involved in black
I want to
market
do
trade"?
crime. Can I do
To
crime?
be fair, you did have an in with the fact that you had merchandise, and you're like, who is this?
Is that the correct or is that a silly thing to say?
That'd be a silly thing to say, I think.
Okay. I'd like to help and get more involved. Tell me information.
Just get all this info from them, then go right to the police. It's like, I got all of it on tape.
I believe what you should do is you should talk to his brother and see what he has to say about all this stuff.
I'm sure he has something to say.
Because you should do none of the things that he's suggesting you do.
Sasha. Okay.
So go talk to his brother, and if his brother has nothing interesting to say, see if you can turn him into the police. Because you should do none of those things he said.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff I don't care about doing.
Well, the things he wanted you to do were real bad.
Yes,
So,
yes.
okay, so
He doesn't
you'll want to
have
go
anything
do the
interesting to
cops
say.
and see if you can turn them in.
Coppers.
Look, I got a lot of evidence.
I talked to a guy. I don't
Hey,
actually
cops.
have any evidence, but I can say I have evidence.
Yeah, I can tell you that there's a
count
merchant
me.
here who's being really black market, and he told me, ignore the dead body I made.
It's fine.
Hey, police, I have a lot of evidence. Oh, we don't deal with that here.
Oh, we don't want none of that. That's work.
And now, if you got some donuts, you got some space donuts, we can talk. Space donuts. I wonder what a space donut would taste like.
Delicious.
You like getting real close to this guy.
Get right up next to him.
You have a very intimate relationship with this man.
All right, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the
So
dock
much
guard
back
to
and
wait for
forth.
him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood?
You're working as a mole.
You're
His
a
nose
filthy,
is
dirty
right
mole.
there.
He's got a nose for crime.
I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure
I'm
you
really
get
not
to the
worried
docking
about
bay.
anything.
We have to catch him in the act.
Yeah.
So now you'll need to go to him and tell him, it's like, hey, I got your stuff. It's totally not marked or anything.
It's totally cool. There's no die packs in it or anything.
Why is it painted green? Ignore that.
Ignore. No reason. Don't worry your pretty little head.